Hey, welcome West Coast Live.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Everybody, how's it going tonight? We're here, West Coast Pulling Live. We got Dennis Marson and Ron Milling, two West Coast professionals that have been around probably since the late 70s pulling. I know at least the early 80s for sure, but they built some of the baddest trucks that have been around on the West Coast for a long time. Welcome, Dennis and Ron. Hopefully we get Ron on here. We got Chris Daniels, Baby Huey, our big Ford guy, and then we got John Bohr. You know, we got our Mopar people on here, and then we got me and Gish. You know, we're General Motors guys, so it'll be a good show. You know, we got a couple GM guys. So we're good to
You got a
go.
way to get home, anyways. You know.
Yeah. Welcome everybody, and Dennis, welcome to the show, man. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
So,
Good
Dennis,
being here.
you bet. Dennis, when's the first year you actually started pulling?
Well, that was 1974.
Wow.
And yeah, I went over Danco Trailers. I had me an old 64 Ford truck.
Well, it's
And
a
I
good truck.
Building a flatbed for it.
Nice.
And I went over there, and Quayla was building a sled. And I go, what the hell's truck pulling? He said, well, they pull this sled, you know, and I didn't know shit about it. And he said, well, there in a couple months, he says, there's going to be a pull in Las Banas. He says, you want to try it out? I said, sure.
Yeah, why not?
So got the metal for the flatbed and built it. And I had a brown flatbed Ford. So I was in super stock class. No, I was in stock class at that time. Thing had an old 292 in it. So I go to the pole, hook up to the sled, and didn't know what gear to put it in. So I had it in low range second, I think, and took off and revved the shit out of that motor. Thought I was going to blow it up.
Oh no!
I was geared a little bit too low, but I know I didn't have much horsepower, so I won the damn class.
I'll be
Right
good.
on.
That was a bad deal right there.
Right. Yep.
That
Then you're
started
hooked.
everything.
Yeah, now you're hooked.
What's
That
this?
seems to be almost that seems to be almost every single puller's original story.
Yeah. They got a taste of
Yeah.
winning, and that was over, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I
yeah.
put a small block Chevy in it, solid lifter cam. I had 916 tires on it. They were tall. They were 36 inches tall and they're narrow.
Oh, jeez.
And
Beach cutters, huh?
I used to run the small block. I had a solid lifter cam in it. I used to run it at 8,000 RPMs.
Oof.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And that
Damn.
truck pulled good. Enos and them guys, they hated me because they couldn't beat me. So they put me in modified class because I had an engine swap.
Oh,
They got rid of me at that point.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was. So when did you start going Mopar?
Mopar, Bruce Oaken. Me and
Rat
him
poison.
got together and we rat poison.
Yeah.
We built a blown 440. And so we started doing that. And then after rat poison, I built Desperado.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
Desperado.
A lot of wheel standing.
Yep.
Those were fun days right there.
Yep.
Heck yeah, man. I
God, where'd
remember when you
where'd
first
you
got
do
it.
all these pictures? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I still got a bunch.
Man, I tell you what, Desperado
Ah,
was
yeah, I
my.
bet you do too.
Yeah, he does.
That's
So-
when I put the Hemi in it right there. That one.
So
Yeah.
I have one picture on here that is my favorite picture of Desperado
Yep.
because it shows an international kid who
Yep.
loved this truck.
Oh,
Hey, there's Gish.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me. I'm not cute.
Ah, that's awesome.
Right on.
That's what it's about right there.
Yeah.
You know.
That was my
Yeah.
all-time
Oh
favorite.
my
Yeah.
goodness
Me
gracious.
too, man. Me too.
Yeah.
That and the Falcon. As soon as I,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
that and the Falcon.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Desperado and Falcon were my absolute favorites as a kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
because there was
Yep.
two things I remember. First time I seen Desperado was in Klamath Falls. It was around 82, 83, I think, and it wasn't even painted yet. Or didn't have the lettering on it yet.
Right.
And I
Right.
remember the announcer. There was two of them. One was rat. They called it rat poison too. But then the announcer says, "Watch out, ladies and gentlemen! Here comes the love machine." You know, I remember the announcer saying that. And
Oh, Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dave Matthews,
Yep,
yeah. And I
yep.
remember Dave Matthews saying, you know, moms, if you got daughters in the stands, keep them away from these guys. And then he went on to say that this truck's going to do a wheel stand. And I'm thinking, you know, I think 9 or 10 years old. I'm thinking, there's no way this thing's going to do a wheelie.
Right.
And when it did, that was one thing that kind of opened my mind up. Like, yeah, okay, it can, absolutely. But yeah, that was so awesome. The first time I
Yep.
seen it.
Yeah.
End of the night, you know, Klamath had good pulls up there. I mean, they were good all over back then.
Yeah. See,
But
there
yeah.
you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even got the signature. Look at that.
Look at that.
Dang.
Ah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
fun. Yeah.
Pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, I
Not
still
much
like
of a bet on that sucker, is there?
That's at Portland. I'm pretty sure that's Portland right
Yes,
there.
that's like Coliseum. Yeah.
Trucker's trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, when you're throwing dirt, you're losing ground, man.
Yeah.
That was painted on the back.
Well, and then also, I mean, everybody's got their story, Dennis, and everybody's heard the rumor. I think I've heard the actual story, but I'm not 100% sure. But the wild rumor is that you didn't want anyone to see that or have that truck, so it is literally buried on your dairy farm.
You're absolutely correct.
This
And the only
is
people and the only
It's true.
the only people that know where it's buried is me and my brother Dwayne.
No
'Cause
way.
Wow.
we got the D Caterpillar, and I dug a trench out there. We rolled it down in there and put dirt over it.
Wow.
And why? I mean, why? Was they just didn't want anyone to have it, or
There were people coming over wanting to buy it and stuff, and I didn't want nobody else to have it.
good?
hey,
Dang.
good place to put it if you want nobody to have it. But we
Yeah.
should do a story. I bet we can get a hold of a TV company. We can
Yep.
do Resurrect and Desperado.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
It ain't gonna look good.
Hey, we got some tools. You know, we got tools. We know how to paint and body work. We can fix it. No, that's
Well,
awesome,
there's,
Dennis.
there's another problem with that. When I
What's
got
that?
it down in the hole, I drove over it with the D8.
Oh,
Oh, no, I didn't hear that.
It
Oh
was-
no!
Oh, so there
Oh,
goes. There goes.
because
my-
I didn't dig the hole quite deep enough, so I had to get it to down underneath the dirt.
oh my god!
So how much of it did you run over? Do we need a roof? Ben,
Hey, I
you
got
really
tabs.
run over it.
Buddy,
John
I'm
got
pretty
a
sure
tab.
with a D8 you'd need a new frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bent up.
Oh,
Oh no.
no.
Yeah.
Dang,
Well,
that's too
that
bad.
truck's left some solid memories for sure,
I like
all
this,
over
I like
the
this
place.
comment.
Yeah,
I like
it
that.
should be. Yep.
Should be a national park. Yep.
Yep.
Pulling park.
Oh, well.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's
crazy.
good. That confirms it, Dennis. You know, because there was like Gish said, there was rumors,
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
people here and there, and I remember talking to Ron Meelan one time. He says, no, he says Dennis and his brother, they buried that sumbitch.
Yeah.
They buried it. It's in the dirt, you know. So
Yep.
it's confirmed. So we can get rid of all the speculation. We got it confirmed tonight.
No,
Yes,
it's I can take you right to the spot, but I won't.
But I will.
Yeah, I think it was my
Yeah.
grandpa. My grandpa and my dad both told me, "Yeah, no, he buried it. No way. There's no way he buried that.
No way.
You buried it.
That's amazing.
today, but looking back, I probably shouldn't have.
Right.
But
No, a good piece of history right there.
Right.
yeah.
Well, you didn't want nobody to have it. I get it. You know,
Yeah.
that way,
Yeah.
man.
What about Black Attack?
Black Attack?
Yeah.
That's Leroy Vieira's tractor right now.
What's the body though? Where'd the body go?
The body is in Canada. Brad Campbell bought it and put it on the top of his shop.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, he ran that for a while too, didn't he?
He had power play.
No.
I think he got the other one.
Oh,
and
Yeah,
named it.
that was power play. Yeah,
Power
he ran
play.
power
Got
play.
it. Got it. Okay. Okay.
Well, where
No,
does this one line into there?
Yeah. Where's Desperado, that one?
That was actually Black Attack.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
took the body off of it. Everybody was running them T-buckets, so I threw something together and put that on there.
That's
It
awesome.
looked
Right
ugly. It was ugly.
That's up at that picture right there is at Redwood Acres in Eureka.
on. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
The old red rabbit in the back too.
Yep. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, Dennis, I got a question for you. So I think I asked you this once before, but since everybody's online, what was your most favorite place to pull at?
Every one that I won at.
Yeah. Those are good ones. Yeah.
That's a good advice right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. They're always the favorite ones, the ones you can win at.
Yeah.
Well, and then did you get out of it then after you sold Black Attack and Power Play? Was that the last you did, or did you have more trucks after that?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
That was
I
it.
didn't pull anymore. I drove for some people a few times, here and there, but
Right.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Man, all
Yeah.
your motors, man, they always ran really good. You guys always had really good stuff. Hey, I was going to ask you, whatever happened? That was your brother Dwayne, right? That had Mighty Mouse a long time ago.
that was my little brother Danny.
Oh, Danny. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That was a cool truck too.
John, did
Yeah.
you see that? Ron's on there.
Yeah, I know. I'm texting with him right now.
Okay.
Trying to get that figured out.
Yeah. No, that was Mighty Mouse. That was a little small block in there.
That
Yeah.
thing ran cool. I seen it one time at the Cow Palace, long time ago. Man, we're talking early 80s. That had to have been 81, 82 maybe. Is that about right, Dennis?
Yeah, it's probably about 83. Yeah, somewhere in the
Okay.
first 80s there somewhere. Shit, that's a long time ago, man.
Yeah, good time. That was, you know what? You guys always had some really cool trucks for sure. Always ran good. Always pulled good.
Yeah, for sure.
There he is.
There's Ron.
There we
Hey,
go.
partner.
Hey. I've been sitting here waiting the
You
whole
have to
time.
hook some wires up.
I don't know what happened.
Rock and roll, Ron Mullen.
Yep.
Hang on.
Now we can put up this picture right here. This is the picture I've been waiting to put up.
Uh-oh, there we go.
That was in
They're almost
Hawaii.
twins.
Yeah.
I love the shorts, Ron. Man, they fit good on the fire suit, man. That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, you know what he did? I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I fired up all 4 engines of that thing. We got it all started up, backs up to the sled, hooks the chain up, has his helmet on. The 4 engines are running on the tractor. Okay. Stands up on the goddamn seat and starts doing the hula. Swear to God. These engines are melting.
That's
I'm
classic.
up there doing the hula on the seat in front of all the boys. Yeah. Remember
Oh,
that,
that's
Ron?
good, man.
Should have got
Yes,
him a
you
grass
the challenge.
Oh
Trying
man.
to get some. There we go. I got to get some volume. I can't hardly hear you guys.
God, I have to do the hula.
Well, it's a good
Oh,
thing
my
I didn't
goodness.
do that.
Oh,
Now I can hear you.
there we go.
Remember doing
All right.
the hula on the seat?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That was good times.
Yep.
That
was awesome.
great.
Oh man.
That was
Good
awesome.
grief. Good grief.
How you doing, Ron?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? How's your knee?
Doing great. Yeah, they cut that ball out of there. I'm good now, man. Good to go. Yeah. So just
on, man.
yeah, everything's good. Should be a good summer.
Perfect,
Right.
man. I told you I just got a new chain on my chainsaw. I couldn't have done it for you, but hey,
You know what? If I knew I was going to have to wait that long, I would have went down there and let you do it, man. We could have done it with a Dremel. Man.
yeah, I got all that shit. I got a chisel. I knocked the rust off it a little bit. And,
Perfect.
Hey,
No, leave the rust on, man.
I still got stainless steel wire. I could have stitched him up.
There you go.
yeah. We could have made a hot rod leg out of that sucker.
Right?
That's right.
Anything would have been better, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. That's funny.
Oh shit.
Oh, listen, you guys talk. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some good times, man. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
talked before, Dennis and Dwayne, without those guys, I would have been not much of nothing there towards the end. We used to have a good time watching Dwayne. Every time he fired the motor up, it'd light him on fire. When he was leaning right over.
Ronnie turned the fuel on the front motor and leave the mag off, and he spin it over, and then
Oh no!
and then he put the mag on, and it blow flames off the pipes, and Dwayne's jumped
Oh.
up,
Oh yeah,
had his fire suit on fire.
Hey, when he first
anyway.
hey, when he first started doing it, he'd just come over there and do it. Well, after about 2 times, he'd put his fire suit on before he came over because he held his arm up, and it was awesome.
It was awesome.
That's good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You guys are so
Hey, those are the videos we need right there.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have
That's
been
why
a
they
good
didn't
one.
have video.
Right. Yeah. Back then.
no kidding.
Hey, I don't know if I told you the story about Dennis blowing up one time. His truck, his hauler. Did I tell you guys about that one?
No.
We were coming back
Oh,
from
man.
Southern California, and we got to Delano, and all of a sudden I'm following Dennis, and all of a sudden his truck just disappears in smoke. He gets on the CB. He goes, "I think I blew it up." He goes, "Yep, I did." So he pulls over, right? So he's got 2 trucks. He's got his hauler with a trailer, and I got a 52-foot trailer with 3 of them on there. So I pull up in front of him, hook him up, and I towed him all the way to Turlock.
Oh my God!
From
Really?
Delano?
Yeah, from
Wow.
Delano. There didn't
From
used to be
Delano,
scales there. Yeah, there didn't used to be scales there.
Oh
And,
wow!
The plan was originally we were going to go to Fresno and unload all my junk and put his truck on my trailer and take him home. And we got close, and he goes, "You think you can make it all the way?" I go, "Hell yeah, let's go." We just rolled on through.
That's awesome.
Can you imagine doing that in this day and age?
You'd have so many
There'd be
cops on you,
patrols
wouldn't know what
everywhere.
happened.
Oh yeah. You guys would be in jail.
That's awesome.
No doubt.
That is so
Oh, I
cool.
remember a story, Ron, of you taking off out of Reno and losing the Falconer off the rear of the trailer.
Yeah, that's a true story.
That's a true story.
Well, hey, I didn't lose it all the way. It was just dragging the tires. It rolled back enough to where the tires were on the road. I looked in the mirror, there was smoke back of the trailer, and I flat spotted those tires pretty bad. Yeah.
One way. That's one way to sharpen them.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Put them on backwards.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, there's the old Falcon there right there.
That's how it was sitting on there, and the chain came loose, man. It rolled back, and it was a good one. I had to get somebody to pull. I was by myself. I pulled over, and then I could, the thing didn't have emergency brakes, so I had to fire it up. I had somebody stop, and I got them inside, and they held their foot on the brake. I fired it up, pulled it up, and told them, it's going to be loud. And so they held their foot on the brake, and I backed it up enough to get the ramps out and pulled it back up, and then they held the foot on the brake, and I chained it down. So
Dang.
I'm glad. It would have been embarrassing if I got to the damn hotel and it wouldn't have been there.
Right.
Oh man,
Yeah, you're like, I lost a
that's
little.
one lucky fan gets a souvenir. Man, somebody would have snatched that up, man. Ron, did you ever tell
Ronnie
these
there,
guys
he would have
about
filled
that
it up
guy
with
you used to mess?
alcohol and drove it the rest of the way there down the freeway.
You bet would have. Yeah.
That'd have been good.
Let's see what else we got here.
Hey, Ron, do you ever tell these guys about that guy you guys used to mess with, the tow truck guy? I don't know where he was. Where you guys act like you started fighting?
Well, that was me and Bruce.
Oh yeah, you and Bruce Oaken. Yeah.
I think we were in Lakeview that time in Oregon there, and it had been kind of a long weekend. We already pulled, I think, in Klamath Falls or something, and we were getting kind of tired and we were getting a little stupid. So we started yelling at each other, just messing around. We're slamming chains down and yelling, and finally I go, I killed a man during the war, and I'll kill you. And I slammed that chain down. And that guy's eyes, man, I can't remember his name. He used to have a tow truck. His eyes got huge, man. He's like, oh my God. He came to us later, the next pull, and he says, hey, were you guys serious back there?
Yeah, we're serious.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really. I don't remember being serious, but anyway.
That's funny.
So what got you guys into the two-wheel drives? I know back then there weren't, they were kind of up and coming in the 80s, but man, you guys took off on them. Especially you, Dennis. You built a bunch of them. Was it just the competition or the wheelies or what, man? Because I love all the pulling, but man, the two-wheel drives for some reason always just appealed to me a little more.
Yeah, one thing led to another, Desperado
Dennis's fault. It was Dennis's fault that they came to the West Coast, I think. He was the first one out here. And, they started putting on a good show.
Right.
We just kind of followed suit.
Yeah.
Now, whatever
for a
happened,
few years.
Hey, while we're talking about that real quick, I failed to mention last time that, when the Falconet was built, it was actually built in Turlock by Bruce Oken and Joe Wheaton.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
That's
Joe
cool.
Wheaton had a machine shop in Turlock there. And so when it was short like that, Bruce and Joe actually built that truck, and mostly Bruce. They put a 10-speed in that sucker, big truck transmission. And later on in life, all the other stuff in it.
Oh,
But,
you froze.
they were the original builders of it.
Oh,
That's
cool.
cool. That's neat. Yeah.
Bonnie says hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi,
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yeah, that picture right there, Ron, you signed for me in Medford. That one right there. I still got a stack of those like Gish, man. That was kind of cool at the polls because they gave out all those back then.
Yeah.
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 So which one actually came first, Ron?
The
Falcon.
Falcon came first. Yeah,
Okay.
the Falcon came first. And then the Falconet and then the Falconeer. Yeah.
I love that truck, man.
Oh, man. Yeah.
There's my favorite truck of all time right there.
Yep.
Falcon and Desperado. Those are the two right there, top list.
Yep.
That truck right there made me look good.
It sure did.
No matter what I did, man, I could screw up, I could do whatever, but that truck always looked good, so I look good.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Oh, yeah. Looking good.
Hey, man, there's Dewey.
Yep.
I miss Dewey, man.
Yeah,
God
I miss
bless you,
Dewey,
man.
And he was a cool dude.
Yeah.
Yep, way cool.
Died way too young.
Yes, he did, Ron. So I had a question for you, and I got another one for Dennis. So not a question, but I don't think these guys ever heard the story about the vice grip on the steering wheel shaft.
Well, you mean
Well,
Yeah.
which time? Which time? Hey, we did it to Cosel, we did it to Cosel, and we did it to Shipman. I think
Yeah.
Cosel,
That's right.
I think
Two
Cosel
Shipman.
was the one with the vice grips, and he didn't even blink, man. He jumped in that thing, took the vice grips, slapped them on there, and took off.
that's
He didn't
awesome.
give us a chance to give him the steering wheel back.
Yeah.
Don Kazel, because that's when he had the funny car, right? The Equalizer, because Barbara
Yep.
was still driving Pete's Dragon.
That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Right.
We were
You
in
guys
Indio.
ripped off the steering wheel and put some vice grips. He had to get vice
No, we
grips.
didn't put no vice grips. He found vice grips.
He did it. Yeah, he
You put the vice grips on.
Grips on there.
Hey, he
That
didn't
sucker
even
was on
miss
his
a
own.
beat. Yeah, he didn't even miss a beat, man. He grabbed those vice grips, jumped in that thing, clamped them on there, and took off.
That is
That's awesome.
Right now,
That's
man.
great.
The only time he used it was to drive it out on the track. After that, you use
Right.
brakes.
That's all the brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool,
hilarious.
man.
Anything like me, he would have had his eyes closed the whole time anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, put his helmet on
Yeah, he probably
backwards,
did.
something, right?
That works
Hey
too.
Gish, we need to collect a couple vice grips for Chris later on in the season next year.
Right.
There you go.
Yep.
Here's a question for you.
I can answer that. I think Desperado was first.
That's what I
Right.
thought.
Oh, I didn't hear that. The question.
It says, was Shipment first with Metal Storm, or was Desperado first?
Desperado.
Both the same time. We pulled them both the same. We were building them exactly the same time. There was 3 of them in Turlock. It was Shipman's, mine, and I'm not sure who the third one was.
was back then.
Was it Rick Meyer?
No, Rick had. I think it was Bob Borba.
Yeah, I think so.
One and only.
Yeah.
It wasn't a funny car, though, was it? Maybe it was. Hell, I don't remember that. But I know one thing: I beat them both.
Greg.
So there it starts again. I mean, it's
right.
a big deal.
Yep.
Greg,
Then after that, all hell broke loose.
Right. Yeah.
Greg Chipman's watching right now too. He texted me. He's watching. Greg is.
Hey, Greg.
Nice. Hey, Greg.
White Lightning.
What's going on, buddy?
White Lightning. That was Silva's.
White Lightning.
Yeah, that was Silva.
Yeah, it was Danny Silva's. Yeah, White Lightning.
Yep.
Yeah.
That actually was a 4-wheel drive first before it was a 2-wheel drive.
Is that right?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, it was.
Now, whatever.
Must be a
Okay,
minor.
so whatever happened to Dennis? What happened to? Where's that here? Let me get the picture up. Your brothers, Dwayne's.
Well, that's Power Play. That was mine. And I had Dwayne drive Black Attack.
Oh, okay, that's right. Dwayne drove Black Attack.
Yeah, Dwayne drove Black Attack. So hard with even 2 ducks. I don't know how some guys have more than 2 ducks and keep their shit straight. Anybody
that have more than one truck would be stupid.
Yeah. Would you say, Ron? There ain't no fool like a pulling fool. Isn't that what you said?
Are they?
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true. Is that true, Ron? I don't think so.
Ain't no fool like a pulling fool.
Shit, Ronnie, you had that on one of the trucks, wasn't it?
Yeah,
ain't no pull like the full pulls on the back of the Falcon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Blown twice, baby. Woo!
Twice.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it all got repainted since then, but yeah, it's still back there. Looks a lot better.
Nice.
And this was on the Falcon Net, wasn't it?
Yep. I got that hanging right here in the shop.
Yeah, I see it in the background.
Yeah.
And then we always got to bring up this picture.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Airing it out.
That was not fun.
Oh my gosh.
I woke up pretty stupid that day.
Woke up
I
pretty
ran up there. When
Was
that
that sudden
when that
stop?
tractor crashed to the ground, it ripped the oil pans, the front 2 motors, it ripped the oil pans off the motor. The front axle wasn't under it. And the motors were sitting there running. And I ran up behind it, pulled the 4 kill switches out and killed it. Ran over to Ronnie because I seen weights come over the top and hit him.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
man.
these.
Ronnie, I said, Ronnie, are you okay? He says, I lost my glasses. Where in the hell are my glasses at?
That's right.
So the glasses were down there by the shift lever, so I gave them to him. And he's blood running on his arms and stuff. And
Yeah, that was a good one. Hell, I was wearing a
how long it take us to get?
cowboy hat. We were just out there. Matthews came down and said there was a long line coming in. He goes, "Can you go out there and just make some noise or something?" And I was getting ready to fire it up anyway, just to check it out. And I go, "Well, yeah, I can do that." So stupid me. I go back up to the sled and do a burnout. And man, that sucker just hit straight up. Hey, it felt good for a second.
yeah, I bet.
It launched pretty
Hey,
fast.
Ronnie, it feels good when they
Thought he
do
was-
like that, huh?
Into the moon.
Yeah. Hey, when it's Hey, when it's
We
hooked to
just
sled like
worked the
that,
throttle
no
on
big
it. It
deal.
was 250 feet down the track.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what they say, man? Pain's temporary, but fame's forever, man. Everybody remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know my deal. No brain, no pain, man. That was my
That's
deal.
right, man.
That's what I'm talking about right there. No brain, no pain.
Oh, that's awesome.
So Brian,
No,
That's it, man.
you guys pulled everywhere. I mean, that's god dang, all over the place. I know I like that.
Hey, man.
You guys went to the Salt Palace, and then I think Ron, you told me one of your favorite places to pull was Bishop too, huh? I think you said Bishop was a cool place to pull, and you guys always pulled up in Oregon real good, man. It was, man, good times, good times. Well, that's
Yeah.
why I do it. I mean, because you guys got me screwed up and into this stuff.
Yeah, Bishop was always good.
I couldn't figure out when I was younger, okay, this truck did a wheelie and this guy's got a truck with two motors. I'm thinking in my head as a kid, how's this work? So it just kept me kind of focused growing up, you know. And yeah, now I'm broke. I got a pull truck. Everything's good. I like it. It worked out good, man.
But it kept
Oh,
you out
yeah.
of trouble. It kept you out of
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. We couldn't afford to do anything.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, Ron, that's when you kick some rods out, right?
Yeah, there's a rod laying there smoking on the ground underneath that picture.
Yeah.
Hey, the
Hey,
best
that
part
wasn't
was
one of my
go there and
motors.
pick it up. I love it when people. I watch them go there and pick it up, man, and it burns
Oh,
the shit.
no.
Yeah, oh yeah, they've been jumping back.
The rod, they thought the rod was just normal, huh? Oh, he
Yeah.
did it all.
Hey, guys, Ruby says hi. My little girl.
Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
Guy.
Oh,
That's a wild ride right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
that's
can
go
be.
kart.
that thing broke his ribs.
Behind me.
That's the truck, yeah.
that's cool.
Broke your ribs?
Yeah, almost
Oh,
all
man.
of them.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
We carved the body out of styrofoam, and then I just mixed up some resin. I was painting it on there, and the guy that was helping me got it running, and we didn't know how to gear it. You know, we took all the guts out of a snowmobile and stuck it in there. It's supposed to be a 40-horse deal or whatever. And so I said, well, shoot, man, I just stuck a seat in it and went blasting down the road, and it hauled ass pretty good. Well, I hooked a rut, man, and the thing rolled.
Oh, man.
Roll bar. So I woke up in intensive care. Dewey was there with me. He thought I was dead.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't breathe for a long time, and it was pretty stupid.
Oh
That's when I saw the bright light. I saw a bright light at the end of the tunnel.
yeah.
Something saying, go back, go back, go back.
Go back. Yeah.
Go back.
Oh man.
So here's a question from Dan. When did Alvin and Charlie Fernandez build Odyssey?
The Odyssey.
Yeah,
Odyssey 2 was the S10 body that was silver.
yeah.
86. I
86.
think they started building it in 86.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also found this picture, and this goes along with the Falcon, is when you guys were running the class, the Supermod class with a bunch of different trucks, and that was when
Running Bear.
Don DeRee had the first career.
Henry, great guy right there, man. That guy's the greatest.
2 big block
Yep.
Chevys in there, crank to crank.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Yep, he was the first one out here with 2 engines, so he was our goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. He started
When
it.
Howard saw that, he goes, "You think we can build one of those?" I go, "Yeah, we can build one." He goes, "All right." He said, "Nobody can do it." I said, "All right, well, let's see what we can do." So then
That's
we kind
awesome.
of went over.
That's awesome.
I missed that super modified class. You know, I know a lot of guys, the Tennessee and Kentucky guys, they still can run the long wheelbase out there,
Yeah.
which is cool. You know, they don't have a limited wheelbase. And then, you know, back then you had all kinds of guys. I mean, just kind of the X class or super modified, you know, it was all high powered, run what you brung stuff, but it was all killer stuff, man. Awesome class.
Yeah.
End of the night, man. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
We had a
Get a video.
Not too many twin engines anymore though. Twin engines are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Especially when they're
Dennis,
underhood like that, and it's cool.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Dennis, did you have a Fuller in Desperado? Was it a Fuller transmission in there?
Yeah.
I remember Dewey telling me
Yep,
that because
it was-
Dewey used to bring Desperado up to Klamath Falls like a week before and sell tickets for Dave. So we used to hang out down there where he had it parked. And I remember him saying, I think it was a Fuller or something. That's
It
cool.
was a 9-speed Fuller.
No,
I think it was 9-speed or something like that.
That's
So you
awesome.
had choices.
Yeah.
Lots of-
And then that transmission went into Black Attack to start with. I had it all the way in the very back, right up next to the transmission, or not, up next to the differential. And then later on, I put a profab in it. That's when I lengthened it out some more. Got it out to a full 15 feet. Because in the start, we had all short ones and they were good for doing wheelies and that kind of thing. But then some guys from back east started coming out here, a few poles, and they had long ones and they would beat us by a little bit, so it's time to stretch them out.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember when a lot of the East Coast guys came out west, and you guys pulled on like Coliseum and Arco Arena and all that, going up against Rice Burner and those guys. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that was Bill Riceburner. That was Bill Romsberg, man. He
Yeah.
had cool stuff.
He was tough at that time. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, there was a good
could run
couple
with it.
stories. Super modified classes showed up at the Cow Palace. I think that's how Shipman got his nickname Mad Dog, I think. I remember hearing right about I think it was Joe Plumer came out with the Midwest four-wheel drive truck or something. But yeah, there was some good stories about that too.
Remember, wasn't that the guy that weighted in with aluminum on the front? Yep.
Yep.
And then
Sure
he
did.
pull it out in the pits and put his, because he was he had a forging company or a foundry. A foundry.
Oh.
He founded a bunch of aluminum weights, and then the sucker cheat like hell. Then he'd pull it out and put the cast iron weights on it.
Yeah, he'd add like 1,000
After he
pounds.
weighed.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Dang.
And the first year they came
He
out
got
here and beat
caught.
it pretty good. He got caught the second year.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's when Shipman punched him in the mouth.
Oh,
Good for you. Yeah.
damn
He
cheater.
started popping his mouth off, and Shipman popped him one.
That's
Yeah.
well, it's not worth it if you're cheating. I mean, what's the point,
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Now I know you guys pulled against Wayne Roush too there at San Jose for that TNT pull. Man, Wayne seemed like he was a good dude. I never got to meet him in person, but
yeah,
He was
was
a
cool.
hell of a nice guy. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was a great guy.
He was a
Great.
professor.
yeah, college, yeah.
Yeah, college professor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, little red truck and yellow one. What was that one
Yeah,
called?
what was the other one?
He just had his name on the door. They just called that the yellow tea bucket. But
that's
yeah,
right. Yeah.
yeah, he just had Wayne Roush on the door. But yeah, he seemed like he always had his stuff together, man. Always changing things, working on stuff.
And
That's
I've always
cool.
wondered, I've always thought, I wonder if Jack Roush is his brother.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know.
NASCAR.
Oh, I
Because
don't
they
know.
look a lot alike.
They do, huh?
never thought-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
They could have been brothers.
They could.
That
have
blood
been.
runs in families, Heck yeah, could have been.
Yeah.
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 Huh.
Never
Greg,
asked them.
Greg was asking how long did Running Bear run with two engines?
He ran for several years.
Yeah.
He ran for several years.
I would
then
say
some-
3 years.
At
At
least,
least 3
yeah.
years.
3 years.
At least
Yeah.
3 years.
Yep.
Greg says there's another one that added a bunch of weight. There was another truck that added a bunch of weight cheating.
Who was that?
I don't know.
I'm not
Shipman
sure which
said.
other ones.
Wasn't his last name Hanson? He came out with Joe Plumer. It was a red and gold Dodge.
Yeah,
called
it
Why
was-
Not?
yeah, it was
Oh,
Hanson and
yeah.
Plummer, the ones that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They
Well,
probably,
yeah,
probably true. you know,
The first year they did a roundy round deal where we pulled against somebody else. It wasn't just one class. So it was like eliminations. We pulled against somebody else. And that's when the Falcon blew up on fire. And that's where all the fire pictures came from. And I jumped out of it, and the sled came up and touched the back of the truck, and he ended up beating me by 2 feet. Yeah. So, but that was the first year.
Ronnie, that's not like you. You should have stayed in it.
I know. I got chewed out for that. I know that. Hey, it was getting a little warm in there. Hey, I was on fire so many times. I used to carry a fire extinguisher in my wallet, man.
Big.
Heck yeah, man. You never know what's going to happen with that thing. I used to have shrapnel flying in there from the Turbo 400 transmissions, man. I used to blow those things up so bad.
Oh, no.
Every pass, we'd almost lose one.
How about all the dreams wrong about adjusting valves, huh? How about that?
Yeah, running valves, man. That used to be. You get back after a weekend, or well, even at the pool, you know, that first thing you got to do is after a run, we always pull the valve covers to see if anything's fell off or whatever. Check the valves, you know, your rockers are good, and check the valves. It's like, holy crap, man! You got 7 motors to run valves on.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it was something.
Yep. That's funny.
Kept you entertained, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Good Lord.
Bonnie wants
If
to
you
know.
want your shit to, you know, if you want your stuff to run, you got to check it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That keeps your wallet a little better. Your maintenance program helps the wallet. You know, seems like it does.
Well, you know, a lot of guys are starting to learn that.
Yeah.
And sometimes the hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you check that filter. You check it all the time. You know what it looks like.
Who's that asking the question?
Gregory Freeman.
Oh, Freeman. Yeah, we used to have sand on the shop floor. Yeah, that was a story. Back in the day, you know, we're trying to keep all these things running. And Howard, you know, I worked for him, and that was a hobby. You know, we couldn't work on those during work hours, so we sneak back there in the shop. We had a 150,000 square foot shop, so the mechanic shop was way at one end, and so he always wore these damn cowboy boots with leather soles. So we'd go out there like feeding chickens. We'd throw sand out on the concrete, and when he come through there, it would crunch. You know, so we could hear him coming.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'd run over and grab a screw gun. I'd be over there working on it. You know, what are you doing? The screw gun. I'm putting a cord on it. Oh, okay. Hey, well, you know, he'd start talking business. You know, so
that's hilarious.
Shoot. Yeah, we used to have some.
Oh,
that's the name of the game is the fun, man. That's one thing I dig about the pulling community, man. Everyone's good people.
Yep.
Good times, man.
You just gotta watch them. Dennis got me in some pretty good trouble one time.
Not you guys.
One time? Just one time?
Well, there's a lot more than one. But this one in particular was a real good one. In fact, we were in Salinas, and you know how Matthews, we'd always get there a day or two early and set the trucks out in front of the fairgrounds. And so I was out there working on something. I don't remember what. So Dennis came over there and said, let's go eat some lunch. So we go across the street, eat lunch. Well, there's a liquor barn there. So we go in the liquor barn. We're looking around, and they got a glass case there with a clay pot of tequila. I mean, this sucker was high dollar deal. And we're like, man, that's got to be good, you know? So we're just sitting there kind of talking. I go, man, I got to get back to work. I got to get that truck together. So I go across the street, and I'm working on the truck. Here comes Dennis with that damn tequila and some margarita milk. He goes, hey, we need a blender. I go, I got a blender, man. Watch this. And I take the tequila, I take a shot. I take the margarita mix. I take a shot. I'd shake my head and swallow it, man. Every time somebody walked by, Dennis would say, hey, Ron, show him your blender.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
I got so much trouble from Peggy over that.
Oh, my God.
Because
All kinds of wrong.
when it was time to go have dinner, Ronnie was laying between the hallway and the bedroom or the bathroom floor passed out.
Oh yeah, it was not good.
Ronnie got sick. That's
A little
some damn
bit.
good tequila though, wasn't it, Ronnie?
Don't you still have that bottle?
You know what?
I do.
Dennis,
It's
I was
right
just
there.
up there fishing with him this summer, and Dennis still has that bottle.
You sent me a
That's
picture
awesome.
of it, Ron. You sent me a picture and told me that
Yep.
story. And you guys still got that bottle. That's cool,
Still got
man.
that bottle, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
God, that's
Yeah,
good.
we had some. We had a few things.
Okay, so I gotta ask because you know me. So where was the craziest place to pull and why? I mean, fans, whatever. Where was the craziest
Oh,
place
shit.
you guys pulled at?
Eureka. They sold hard liquor in the stands.
That's awesome.
Man, they're pounding
Yeah.
it down. They're getting drunk. They're fighting, man. And remember, Wernley and Denny Tucker and somebody else would have to go up the stands and break them up. Man, they'd be up there fighting, drunk.
Hard
that
liquor at the fairgrounds. There you go. Right on. That's a great idea. Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they were all having fun.
Heck yeah.
Man, that was crazy. That's where Val Dryden drank a beer out of his boot or out of Sally's boot.
Sally did that
Sally did it
one time.
out of a boot.
No,
Sally did that.
they drank it out
I
of
seen her
Sally's
do it.
boot.
Oh, Sally's boot. Yeah, that was it. You know, and there was another. Oh, this is a long
They drank
time
it out of
ago.
the boot. Oh boy.
Something happened in Medford too. It was over a bet for the 4-day pull up there. One of the modified guys, and the loser had to drink out of a boot. And I think Val lost and had to drink a 6-pack of hams or something out of somebody. I think it was out of Rick Ogden. I think it was out of Rick Ogden's boot.
Yep.
Bumper.
I saw him
Yeah.
do it.
Wearing that greasy boot all weekend. He dumped the 6 extra hams in there and sucked it down, then headed back to Willis. Man, that's America. That is America right there.
He changed his socks twice that week, so it wasn't too bad.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, man.
Well, he turned them inside out. It was only one pair.
Yeah.
That's okay.
God.
Man.
Bonnie wants to know, remember when the two women started a fight in the stand?
Yeah. That was in Eureka, I think. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That place was nuts.
Oh, it's funny.
You put skaters next to each other and they're going to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How it probably kind of hard to tune the trucks up there with the air, huh? Or was it pretty good? They all run good up there at that coast
no
there
air.
at sea level?
Yeah,
That one blower, huh?
Hey, the hard places were like Reno and Salt Lake and all the higher elevation places.
Yeah.
The hard ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But not for
you
me.
got to lean them out.
For me, I just used to lean them out, man. That's why I tell Dennis. He goes, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I'm going to lean it 10 and run it."
Drop it 10 and hit it.
He'd shake his head. Well, shit, in Reno, I'd lean it about 30 or 40 at least.
Jeez.
And you never told me lean at 10. You told me, I'm going to lean at probably 30. You'll be fine.
Well, yeah.
All I could do is put my hands on my head.
I'd tell him 30 and I'd lean at 40. I didn't want to give him a heart attack.
God.
Carrie asked Dennis, you remember my homemade Kahlua in San Francisco?
No.
No. Yeah, there's probably a reason for that.
Must have been pretty good.
Yeah, must have been good.
Why
Yeah.
did I drink a bunch of it?
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right. No picture. It didn't happen.
Hey, that's why there was no cell phones and videos back then. Some of us,
Right.
we would just be getting out of jail. I guarantee it. So,
Yeah, sure.
good thing.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Remember the time 86 Corral, Ron?
What was that?
Remember the time at the 86 Corral?
Oh, geez. That's where we were throwing the shot glasses?
Underneath the table and stomping them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my
stop. That
Bruce
place
Elkin was doing that a lot.
by the time we left there, I don't even know if they had any shot glasses left.
Oh, they could
Chris
because
just keeps
there was
explaining
glass.
this picture.
There was glass everywhere.
Yeah.
That was before that
People get
picture
up to dance.
happened, huh?
Yeah.
People get up to dance and we'd steal their seats. Everybody went there. It was
Yep.
it was
It was all the pullers,
it
man.
was quite the drunken gathering.
Yes,
Sounds like a good
That
time.
wasn't
Good
before the
time.
poll. That was after.
of
Yeah.
course.
Right.
Yeah.
Greg Shipman.
86 Corral. Where in the hell was that at?
That was
I
in
can't remember.
I want to say that was in
It was by
Falls.
Bend, Oregon, wasn't it? Or
Medford,
by Klamath
maybe?
Falls.
Or maybe
I was thinking it was Grants Pass. I think it was Klamath Falls. It was Klamath Falls. It's where we smashed all the glass.
Yeah, it was.
That's right.
It was Klamath
That's
Falls.
Greg put, I was young, but I remember being asked to leave several restaurants, and there was a paintball gun phase.
Oh man,
paintball
deal. That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
bad deal. Yeah, you could ask Barbara Cosell about that, man. Everybody had paintball guns and they were shooting each other and all that. Well, she was pulling out a Pound Palace and somebody started shooting her truck while her window was down.
Oh,
That
no.
was my brother. That
And
was
it
my
hit her,
little
man.
brother, Danny.
Yeah,
Oh.
she was mad enough to eat a booger, man. I tell you what. She
Oh.
came. Hey, the next pull, she showed up with a gallon of paint and said, "First one that pulls out a paintball gun, you're going to be wearing this."
Right.
Oh, man.
And she
Dang.
damn sure would have done it. I guarantee you.
Dang.
Yeah, the paintball guns disappeared for a little bit.
Hey, what's up, Steve? How's it going, buddy? Oh, Steve
There you go.
Campbell. Brad says, old
Steve
boys
Campbell.
never die.
Brad
Always
says,
remember the good old days.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, Steve. How's it going,
Hey, look
Steve?
in the background, Steve. It's back there, still sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, there she. Oh, there.
Back.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, Ron, last time we talked to you, you said you're planning on getting that back out. Is that still the plan, or is it still just?
Yeah, I'm going to get it going. It's just, just taking a little time.
All right.
When you got
Let me
time,
know
you
when
ain't
you're ready, Ronnie.
got time. So.
Yeah, he's ready. Come on down.
Anyway,
We
I
all
still
want
got a
that
couple of
back.
tweets.
it's parts. Dan's put it together.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm retired, but for you, you're the only one.
Oh,
All righty.
I'll
then.
make sure those motors are
there you
right.
go. You heard
All
it.
righty
here.
then.
Cool, man.
You heard it
That
here.
would there'd be a lot
The
of
rest
people
of it's
if they
on you,
that
though.
truck.
Yeah.
What now?
The rest of it's on you, he said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the power plant.
All the
Right
fuel
on.
lines and all that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's all going to be changing now. Yeah. It's going to be major.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Ron? I know all of us, you need any help with anything, man. No doubt, man. Whatever we got, if you need help, get that thing rolling, no problem. No
I
problem.
would love
Reach
that
out.
Going. Yep.
Right on.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
It's one of those
Yeah,
really
we
cool
do that.
things. Like I've talked to Ron several times about this. I told him I'd come down and help him with Falcon anytime he ever called. And and the story about I'm going to say is, I remember growing up as a little kid. Most of my pulling time was when we were at Stanislaus County Fair because my grandparents ran the arena and spent a lot of time running around these guys in the pits and watching the trucks up close and everything. And the Falcon was always my favorite, and I loved seeing that truck anywhere it went.
Mm-hmm.
And fast forward to now, and like we're up in Idaho at Weiser, and these two gentlemen come over there, and come up behind you. Hey, how's it going? And just have a good old time.
That was really cool. Yeah.
So come up, shake your hand, and give you a big old hug,
that
and
was fun.
see everybody. And they're the godfathers of the sport. They're the OGs that started this whole thing, and they're still out there supporting all of us.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Man, we love being around you guys. That's for sure. It's a good group.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody, it's always been a good group. When we were doing it, it was a family, just like you guys are doing now.
Yeah.
The camaraderie, the whole deal. I mean, we had so much fun and joking around and pranks and whatever. I mean, it was fun.
Right.
We were
Yeah.
kids watching you guys, and now we're looked up to by kids, so it just keeps rolling forward.
It's neat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
See,
own
you guys
part.
are responsible. You're responsible for what we're doing, so that's why we're
Yeah.
broke.
Yeah.
Hey, don't
No,
blame
no,
on
we're
me,
not
man.
responsible,
Don't blame
no.
that crap on me.
Well, you say responsible, they get defensive.
Well, yeah.
We know you
Just
guys
don't tell
are.
your wife that.
Remember, we were just talking about shot glasses being broken under the table. Yeah.
That wasn't me. I witnessed it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Right.
Uh-huh.
I think you're the one that
just
started
sit
it.
Yeah.
It's one of them. Hey, watch this deals.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold my beer,
watch
watch
this.
Hey, who was it that used to throw the tomato? Somebody
I
used
don't know,
to throw
but
a
they'd stick them
tomato.
on the restaurant windows. I think that was Oaken.
Somebody used to take a sliced tomato every time we go in a restaurant, and they'd fling that sucker on a window and just slap the window and just slide on it
Oh my god.
every time, man. I
It
don't
would
remember who
sit there
that
for a
was.
second and just slide down.
Yep, they would. Bruce Oaken, though, he was the one that always he'd order food with a BLT on the side. He'd order a full meal and he wanted a BLT on the side
Oh, that's
Every
hilarious.
every time.
Hilarious. That's awesome.
AJ's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
that's the reason why I don't run any other body style on my truck.
All right.
Well, here's a
Right
question.
on.
Both
Yeah,
of
he's
you guys
got a
have had
He's got a
both
real
of you guys have built and had multiple trucks. Of your trucks, which ones were your guys' favorites to run on the track?
Mine would be the Falcon. I mean,
Yeah.
that truck was so much fun.
Mine
Yeah,
was
I bet.
power play because it had the biggest and most powerful motor in it.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that thing ran awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Very cool.
Okay, I'll start off with Ron, and I'm going to sort of tag up Chris's normal question.
No, that's my question. You can't
Okay,
take
then you do it.
it. He didn't say. Ron, if you could drive anybody's pulling vehicle, when and where?
Huh. That's a good one. You know what? I'd like to get one of them Banners tractors with about 6 engines or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
And
you
just
go.
run that dude. You know,
Yeah.
I'd like to do that. That'd be cool.
Pretty awesome.
Those guys are awesome, man. Banner Brothers, man. Those
Oh,
guys
man.
invented so much stuff. The stuff they
yeah.
tried and did, man, they were awesome.
Hey, that
Yeah.
time we ran at the Cow Palace and all them guys came from back east. And I think I got
Yeah.
4th place one night, and I thought I won the Super Bowl, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know, 5.6 motor. I mean, I had 4, and I'm thinking I got something. And shoot, man, those guys.
Yeah.
That was a whole different league.
It was impressive.
Those guys were.
That's awesome.
I remember
pretty
Bob Giletti that night. He took it so hard that he had smoke rolling off the tires
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
on that 4 Aries engines or 4 or
Yeah.
5. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what it that night, but he smoked the tires all the way down the track.
Man,
Wow.
Wow.
yeah, it was
That's
amazing.
incredible.
Crazy.
Yep.
And then,
Track
hey,
was hard, though.
EJ Potter was there with that big old contraption he had. That was a crack up, man. That
Double
where he
ugly,
sat
man.
in the
Oh,
front.
EJ, man. He was,
with a snowmobile motor that started up and get him out on the track. And I mean, that
Oh,
was-
yeah.
Really? That's cool.
Had an Allison.
Oh, that guy was
and
nuts,
some
man.
old V8
Yeah.
in the front. And he sat all the way in the front.
yep.
Oh,
the
that
one
was,
he sat
Milt
all the way
Green
in the
Monster?
very front?
Milt Bergman and Ram.
No, that
Bumptious,
was a
he used to sit in the
turbine. That
front.
was Art Arfons.
Hard Arfons had that seat up front, I remember.
Yeah. Milt Bergman from Ohio.
Double
there, he's
ugly.
the one that-
The tractor was double ugly too.
Oh,
Yeah, that was EJ.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
imagine that, Gisher.
that. Yeah, right?
Yeah, EJ was, dude. That guy was nuts, anyways, man. I mean, he had the Widowmaker 1 and the Widowmaker 2. He had 2 motorcycles with 327 injected Chevys on them. He'd have a kickstand on that thing up there at the start line, and he'd get that injector motor revved up and get them tires rolling. They'd kick it out, and he'd go down the quarter mile and never crash that thing. But man, he did that.
Smoked the tire the whole way.
Yeah,
Oh,
all the whole way. I mean, that guy made a living running that bike all over the drag strips for years, man.
yeah.
He was
Man.
a smart guy, and then he was the one they said back then that at one time he had not all, but he was the guy to go to for all the Allison aircraft motors because he just kept buying them and buying them and buying them. And he had a whole field full of them. So a lot of guys that ran the Allisons on their tractors in the Midwest and stuff got them from EJ.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Dang. A lot of history there. So, Dennis, same question to you. If you could drive anybody's pulling vehicle, when and where?
That's a good question. I'd probably drive Mailing's Falcon.
Yeah. Well, that's available, buddy. We could work that out.
Can I get in line second? Can I sign up second?
Me too.
I'll arm wrestle you guys for that.
Yeah, right.
We can make that happen.
Can I use 2 arms, Chris, or just one against you?
Just one. It's all right.
All right.
Ron, if you start selling tickets, it's gonna be a lottery to drive it.
There you go. Hey, now that's an idea.
Greg wants to know who was the guy in Turlock that had the jet engine tractor.
The single jet or what?
This last year?
No, I think he's talking about a long time ago.
How long
Oh,
ago?
jet engine, not turbine engine, jet engines.
Was Brown 3 engines?
Campbell had one like that.
Brad Campbell had a jet with 3 engines
he had
on
a
it.
three engine one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, that was the old dirt slinger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Dan Borbo's wanting to ask Dennis, what is Terry Albers up to nowadays, and where is his truck?
Oh, oil patch puller.
Oil patch puller. He was from
Yeah.
Ventura.
Yeah, he moved up there by
You
Dennis.
know, I don't.
Oh, he's up there in
Yeah.
Idaho.
Terry, well, yeah, Terry's doing good. As far as his patch puller truck, I don't know what happened to that truck.
Huh. That was a clean
I
truck.
don't know.
Yeah, he used to be a hard hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Oil Patch Puller. I remember that
Yeah.
truck.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a clean little truck.
Had an Aries in it. I don't know. I really don't know.
Huh.
I'll have to ask him.
There you go.
Let's see.
Well, as soon as you know, let the historian know over there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the historian, man. He's the man.
Oh, here's your answer. Freddie got Terry's truck.
Oh boy.
Don K. Hi, Don.
Freight choker?
So it appears.
What it sounds like, yeah.
Huh, I wonder what happened to it then. Is he still got it?
Well,
No, Freddie doesn't keep
I
stuff
built
very
the
long.
engine.
No, heck no.
No. He's
He
30
goes
sons. I know he's
Yeah.
listening right now too. He's shaking his head. No,
That's
that was
good.
what was that thing called? Wild Fang? What the hell? Oh man, you guys are making use my brain now.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, if he sold it, that's where Pete went.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Oh,
knew. Yeah, Pete's Dragon was up there because it got painted purple.
Yeah.
And then they ran it I think not last year, maybe, but the year before. And then something happened in the motor. But yeah, it's up there in Washington.
Huh.
Washington?
Yes, sir.
Washington State, so still on the West Coast.
They don't allow Mopar guys up there, JB. So you guys watch it. You and Dan, yeah, you guys know no Mopar guys up there.
Right.
Lee Roth had turbine tractors.
Oh yeah, Lee Roth.
Yeah, David
Oh
Ross.
yeah, Lee Roth. Forgot all about Lee Roth.
Yeah,
Showtime.
David Roth drove
Showtime.
that tractor.
Wasn't that Showtime? Yeah,
The old man. I used to help him start that thing.
Yeah.
that was a beautiful tractor, man.
We were in Boise one time, and it was 4th of July, and we got up on the hill there, and we fired that sucker up, and he was popping it, making it the big bright flames and stuff. He had a little Pinto motor that he'd roll out there with a generator or something in it. We'd plug it in and fire it up, and I'd rev that sucker up, and he'd fire it up, raise a little hell.
Yeah.
Hey, that's when man, I'm horrible with names, but the guy with the Black Widow mud bogger, and I think Dave, his name was David Lee Roth. I mean, it was Dave Roth.
Yeah.
He always thought it was the rock star,
Right.
Hey, we went to this bar down in Boise, and we were standing there, and afterwards they had a hot dog stand outside. So we're standing there in a hot dog stand, and these girls are standing there, and that one guy with the Black Widow, he started hitting on them. He goes, "Hey, you guys want to go to watch the Mudbogs tomorrow?" She goes, "I'd rather listen to bowling on the radio."
That's awesome.
Like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. That was
great. That's
and
great.
I've used that line before. That's
Yeah.
a good one, man.
No, that's a good one, man.
This
So you
is
want to
bowling
do
on the
something?
radio.
Oh, God, listen to bowling on the radio.
That is
Yeah.
hilarious.
That was
Oh
awesome.
yeah,
Well, hey, we want to thank you guys so much for coming on. And
Oh,
telling your
man,
stories.
yeah. Right on, right on.
Ron,
So
Ron
awesome.
this
We'll
always
definitely do it again.
every time we ever see pictures of the Falconet and everything, it always ends up coming up, and this question is going to be asked. And so, I'm going to post the question up, which everybody knows whatever happened to Orange Blossom Special, it's back up and running and everything else. But it's sort of like a question is, which one actually came first? Did Orange Blossom Special, was Alan out with Orange Blossom Special?
I think you know what I think the 2-wheel drive wise, I think Alan was probably first.
Okay.
I mean, they always said we copied him and everything, but we had the Falcon before that, with the orange and brown and all that. And of course, we're going to paint everything the same, and we tried to build everything the same. So it kind of looked like a copy deal, but he was cool. We would go to their pools with SRO and those guys, and if he was there, they wouldn't let me run the Falconet.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact,
Oh,
we were in Anaheim Stadium one time with the Falcon and everything, and it was a 2-day deal, and we left the trucks in the Coliseum and came back the next day, and Jay pulled one of the valve covers off to run the valves, and there was a bunch of dirt in it. A bunch of dirt.
Oh no
Really?
way!
Yeah. So, that kind of sucked, but who knows who did what. But anyway, yeah, but those guys, SRO, they were cool. They, they would pay us no matter what. Just like we went to Salt Palace that time and they said no multi-engine trucks. They wouldn't let me run the Falcon there, but they said, hey, they didn't realize it and they told me to bring it. And so they paid me and everything. And it was like a 2 or 3 day deal. And the last day, the guy said, hey, run it. I don't care what.
That's awesome.
Run it. And so I did. Yeah,
Good.
It was cool.
Didn't you do something to the roof panels there, Ron?
No, that was in Santa Barbara.
Oh, Santa Barbara. Okay.
The tractor blew some roof panels out of Santa
That's
Barbara.
right.
That's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, it was good.
Right on,
That shit
man.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, indeed.
Nova, we did answer that question.
Yeah.
Dennis went over about the D8 burying it.
On.
You guys thought I was lying, man. I told you.
I didn't think you're lying. I didn't hear the D8 story until tonight.
Yeah,
so
I know. That's kind of heartbreaking. Yeah.
Ingham was crying a little bit on that
Guys,
one.
just kind of keep that secret, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have kept that one. Yeah.
No, I knew the D8 story, but I don't want to see you cry.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
tell us
I
that.
did it tonight. We're good. I can get over it
Yeah.
now. I'll sleep better now.
It's all right. I don't know.
We'll
you can
get
sleep better or not,
we'll get you a toy made there.
Yeah.
Dave.
That'd be cool. I'll go for it.
There you go.
Awesome.
No, awesome.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks a ton,
Thank you guys so much.
I mean,
All
yeah.
right, man. Thanks for the invite. That's for sure. Anytime.
Bet.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great time.
Yeah,
Like I
thank
said,
you, man. Good seeing you.
Yeah, thanks, Dennis. Thanks, Ron, Gish, Chris, all you guys. John, man, that was a good time tonight for sure, man. Look forward to doing it again.
Yeah, Joker, stay on. Gish and Chris, stay on. We got Caleb Hayes is going to jump on real quick. We're going to talk a little bit about the TPC vote and the trucks from the West Coast that are involved in the TPC vote.
Yeah, go West Coast.
And we're going to try to push and push and push. I put out a challenge today that I might be, if we can get all 5 in, I might be bald.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting true legends.
Eyebrows, everything.
Yep.
Oh geez.
So thank you guys, man. That was great. The stories,
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff that never dies, and like I said, there's you guys helped me with a lot of stuff growing up, man, because it opened my mind honestly to mechanics. Wondering how two motors work and wheelies, and yeah, now I'm crashing my own self, so it works out good.
Completely ruined it. That's good.
Yeah.
Either one of you at any time, you got lifetime pit passes with any one of us.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and if you need help, man, Ron, you get the Falcon going. Just, man, you got the phone or
guys-
whatever. We'll come down, man.
Yeah.
Anytime you
that
come
thing
to a
going.
pole, just
Hey, you're supposed to be coming down here and picking up some parts too.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
a couple weeks. Yeah, now I'm
Yeah,
rolling
he's supposed
again.
to
So
be
yeah,
picking me up.
Hey, are you
I
going
got
to swap?
That day.
I gotta grab John too.
Right on. You going to swap meet or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we're leaving Friday morning. So
Right on. I might go run up there Saturday. I don't know. We'll see.
let me know, man. We'll be there.
All right, buddy.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
man.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Hey,
guys.
thanks, Dennis.
See you guys.
Talking to you guys.
thank you, Dennis.
Thank
All
you.
right.
See you guys.
Yep.
See you guys.
Love you.
So what do we got going on, John?
So Caleb's supposed to be coming on any second, and we're going to talk with him about his truck real quick.
Okay.
And with him, he's the only West Coast in the super stock diesels.
Oh, Caleb Hales. Oh, cool. Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Hold on. You guys keep talking. I gotta piss. I gotta reload.
You were live there, knucklehead.
You are.
Potty break.
But yeah,
Okay.
and the first round of voting for the TPC's already been done, and everything, and sending right now.
Your picture worth 1,000 words.
Yep, he's logging. All right, so I'm just waiting for Caleb to pop in here, but
What?
What?
Gary put to Jason.
Oh, shake it. Oh. Yeah.
But no, first round of voting was over and announced on Monday. My truck code 3, Baby Huey, Chris's truck, California Flash, Jason Pittsworth, Donnie Reeve with Final Drive, and Ralph Tramp with Agent Orange have moved on to the second round of voting.
Yeah.
They're taking 6 out of the 20 that moved on to the second round.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah.
So, I
That's
mean,
not very many.
essentially, there's going to be 10 in the class. Essentially, if we can get all 5 voted in from the West Coast, we're going to have half that class.
Yeah.
So,
That's pretty cool.
here's Caleb.
There's Caleb.
There he is.
Hello.
What's
How we
going
doing?
on?
Not a whole lot. How about you guys?
Well,
Good,
hanging
man.
out.
Living the life.
Here's Caleb's truck, gone broke.
Bro.
Oh, right on.
Such an awesome truck for sure. For sure.
He's the only West Coaster in the super stock diesel vote, the TPC.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So go vote TPC and get him in there.
Heck yeah.
Get him voted in there.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the truck real quick, Caleb.
It's a truck I've been pulling since 2011. I originally built it for the pro stock diesel class, and a couple years ago we jumped up to super stock with it. This is the third year I've actually been in the Polish Championship voting. Made it to the second round, but hopefully this year we'll get there.
Uh-oh.
That's why you're on here, man. Try to get more votes.
Yeah, for sure.
We've been voting for you.
Yep, I have too. Yep.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Was that single turbo truck or doubled or compound?
It's a single turbo right now. It's got a 4.1 Hearts on it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi, Ruby.
How are you?
Go
All right,
on, we keep-
kids gotta say goodnight. Get ready for bed. So
Oh,
one of them is the wild one.
wild
Cool
one.
truck, Caleb, man. We'll definitely keep voting for sure, man. It'd be cool to see you out.
Yeah, and I've been voting for you guys too. Hopefully we can get at least someone from the West Coast out there.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be really
no
cool.
kidding.
That would be really cool. Yep.
Be way cool.
Yeah, get some representation out there. I mean, we got in the TPC right now. like I said, you got the 5 Pro mods from out here. You got Caleb in a super stock diesel, and then you got Robbie and Jesslyn with the 2 mini sharecropper and bankroller.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you kind of explain it a little bit, John, so people understand what it is and what is the TCP and how's it work?
So in 2022, Jason Schultz and a group of guys from Beer Money Pooling Team put together the Poolers Championship in Nashville, Illinois. It's at the track at Halls Hours. It was started off is to try to get back to the pullers and get pullers to promoting themselves and pools. So what they did is they took champions from several different classes and started, I think there was 11 classes that year. And so they took so many from different organizations that were champions, and then they opened the rest of the class up to
the fan vote.
Fan
vote. Okay. Right on.
And so the first year we actually got Swiss Power put into the fan vote, and then Get Her Done was in the fan vote. And both of those got elected in. They didn't have the 4-wheel drive class the first year. And we took both those tractors back there and had a great time. It's a long drive. We did 44 hours in a toter home from here. And so then last year, they added the 4-wheel drive class and added the mini class, took away the blown 2-wheel drives. And I know Robbie got in with the 2 tractors, but that was the only California rigs that got in last year. And so this year, they did it even further, and they included almost every, I think Schultz told me, almost every pulling vehicle for the classes that they had in the entire United States and in Canada.
Wow.
Just the 4-wheel drive class had 209, somewhere around there, 209, 250, somewhere right in there, trucks in the first round fan vote.
Right.
And I think, Caleb, your guys' class was like 190 or something like that, or it was a pretty good trucks too.
Yeah.
That's neat. Wow.
So they did the first round of fan voting, and
just to be in the top 20 is pretty awesome. I mean,
yeah,
absolutely, man. That's a lot. That's a lot to pick from.
Yeah, for sure.
And so they that ended on the 14th of January. The first round did, and it dropped it down to the top 20.
I can't remember what it is.
And then they did the top 20. Started voting
Monday.
Oh, cool.
And that voting will go till February 4th. So you can vote every day, once a day. You go through there. There's 9 classes. You go through and you vote. It'll tell you at the top how many you can vote for per one class.
Right.
Just like, and I'll give the example is the 4-wheel drive mod class. It's 6 spots that you can vote for.
Nice.
So you vote every day, once a day, and just push the word out there and get as many out there as possible.
Yeah.
And that's every day. You, your wife, your kid, your dog, your cat, whatever.
Right. Yeah. Every day with that, whatever email address you have. Use it.
Exactly. Well, emails. It just goes by emails. So however many emails you have.
Exactly.
No, sounds good, man. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Be good to get you guys out there. That'd be cool.
Heck yeah. It'd be an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I posted a video earlier today. I put out the challenge. If my truck gets in, I'll shave the beard off on the show. But if we can get all 5 modifieds that are listed, Code 3, Baby Huey, Agent Orange, Final Drive, and California Flash, not only I'll shave the beard, I'll shave the head.
You told me you were going to get a bow tie tattoo if that happened.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's getting a little bit extreme there.
That's what I heard. I don't know. Maybe it's a rumor, but I heard you were going to do a tattoo.
Yes. Yes. Love it.
I heard it was more like a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
If you do that, JB, I'll get a giant Mopar logo on my chest. Yep. What do you think?
That's
Now,
awesome.
I hope you guys win. I know we've been voting on,
I'm sorry.
every chance I can, keep voting for you guys. It'd be good to get the West Coast out there. It'd be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll even throw it out there is, and if we can even get the added, if we can get all the mods and also get Caleb out there and have all 6 trucks go out there, Gish will shave off his goatee.
What?
Does he know that?
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm not even in this vote. I haven't seen this.
I think it's a good deal.
Just tell them Oregon people are exempt. You don't got to do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's wanted. He can't shave it off.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It covers up my other chins.
Yeah, can't see it. Can't see it. That's why my face is down.
But no, I mean we're pushing for you too, Caleb. We're putting the word
Caleb,
out
right
there.
on.
We've been voting for you, buddy.
Yeah,
Awesome.
let's just
Appreciate
push and push.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
What?
it'll definitely, if we can get everything out there, it'd definitely make for a great trip.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Good showing too. And you never know, man. Maybe some of those guys, they get invited, want to come out here. It'd be good to see that again. You don't see that very much anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not very often you get to see East versus West,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This would be a
What's
great
up,
opportunity.
there's the boss man of it right there himself.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
Right on, Brent.
We're trying, Brent. We're trying.
We're trying hard, man. Trying hard.
But yeah,
Some new iron to look at out there besides the same old stuff,
Right.
West Coast
Up a
Irons.
little bit.
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, Caleb, we're gonna keep pushing.
Yep.
Glad you can jump on here real quick. And I mean, sorry it's such a short notice and a short little bleep here, but
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna try to push and get you in there too.
It's
Yeah.
all good. Appreciate it.
We'll keep voting for you, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
Everybody go vote every day.
yeah,
Every day.
whatever. Yep.
Like I said, your wife, your kid, your dog, your cat, whatever. Get them to vote.
Sounds good.
Or in Chris's realm, his line of ducks.
Line of ducks, yeah.
You have all his ducks in a row.
We're going to do that if we get there.
Yep.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of duck jokes if we get you out there.
Oh, boy. Yeah. I'm ready.
Might be
Yep.
some
I'm ready.
It'd be worth it. Yeah.
Big shoulders. I'm ready.
Yeah.
that long of a road trip. There's gonna be some good shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if we go the right direction, Caleb just fall right into the convoy, and we just
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hit 80 right there behind us, and away we go.
Sure.
so.
Cool.
Well, keep in touch, Caleb. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Way more.
Have a good one, man.
We'll
You
get
too.
you on later on again.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
That's good, Caleb. Thank you.
Caleb.
You guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
gentlemen. Good
Awesome.
to see you. That was awesome.
Awesome.
That was a great
time.
show tonight, guys, man.
Awesome.
Thanks for it's good
Yeah.
to be back, man. Cool. Look
Awesome
forward to the
story.
next couple weeks.
Yes, thanks. You did great tonight, man. Awesome
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know what? Better life through chemicals.
I didn't have to say nothing. I'm
Good.
going to sit back here and just watch the show.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, boys, I'm going to get rolling. Hey, good seeing all you guys.
You too,
Yeah.
bud.
Hope we see all you guys this summer here, man. Everything's rolling good,
Oh, yeah.
physically
Yes, sir.
now. So don't got too many problems other than my head, but that's always going to be like that. But we're good, man.
That's why we hang out, man. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, John, I'll see you sometime Friday or Saturday, man.
Yep.
All right, you guys have a good one, man. Good seeing you all, and I'll
Yeah.
see you next time.
Play
Yeah.
out.
buddy.
Talk to you.